Okay, we all know we should keep going, we should not give up, and we should be confident, and we should believe in ourselves. Let me give you an example. Let's say somebody wants to become a professional tennis player, let's say. And let's say they have been training for 3 years now. They have been working hard for 3 years now. Um, they are trying to become a tennis player. They have been working for 3 years now. So, and let's say they just heard a news that the the tennis team, let's say, the tennis team is not selecting that person. They are not picking that person. They are not selecting him. They are rejecting him. They are not selecting him in their team. Now that player, it's such a sad news for that player. He has been working, he has been trying his best for 3 years, but now he just heard a news that he will not be selected. And so how can that person still keep going? It's so hard. So basically the point here is that sometimes we can um sometimes life can really surprise us, and sometimes our journey can get really hard. The process we are in can sometimes it can be really tough. It can get really tough, right? And it's in those moments that you still keep going, that you don't give up. And so let's so yeah, that person is not getting selected, and so what can that person do now? That player should keep practicing, should keep training. But it's so hard for that player to keep doing so, because he had been training for 3 years, but he just heard a news that he will not be selected. So it's so hard for that person to still keep training, to still keep playing tennis. Um, so yeah, that's the point. Sometimes even if you worked really hard, even if you worked, if even if you have been working hard, really working hard for years, sometimes life can surprise you. Sometimes you know you might hear a really bad news, right? But what you have to do is keep going, and the way you can do that is by reminding yourself why you decided to start this journey. So let's take that example again. So that player has been rejected, right? Now, what that person needs to do is that person needs to remind himself why he started playing tennis, why he decided to become a tennis player. That person needs to remind himself why he decided to embark on this journey. And and once that person does that, they will start to um, realize, they will start to you know they will get this flashback, like, because they started the journey because they genuinely believed that they can become a professional tennis player. So, they genuinely believe that they can become a tennis player. That's why they worked for 3 years, right? So once that person starts reminding himself why he started playing tennis, in the first place, what he would, you know, get in his memory, uh, get, would be that he started playing tennis because he genuinely believed that he can become a tennis player. That's what he would, get in his mind. And so that's what you need to do. Whenever you hear a bad news, a sad news, what you need to do is you have to remind yourself why you started in the first place, why you started to do that thing in the first place. And what would happen, um, you would start to realize that you started the journey because you genuinely believed that you can do it. And so, what it would do, it would um, help you keep going. It will help you keep going. It will help you, not give up. It will help you, keep going. So that's what you need to do. Whenever you hear a bad news, whenever life throws a very tough challenge at you, or you hear a surprisingly bad news, um, what you need to do is you have to remind yourself why you started. Because you started the journey because you genuinely believe that you will be able to win. That's why you started the journey. So you have to remind yourself exactly that, you know. So in that example, that player started the journey because he genuinely believed he will become a tennis player. So that's exactly what that person needs to remind himself. It will help him keep going, right? It will give him a confidence. It will help him believe himself. It will help him uh, move forward, instead of giving up. Because everybody starts the journey because they they know that they can do it, right? And that's exactly what you have to remind yourself. You have to remind yourself why you started the journey. And yep, you started the journey because you genuinely believe that you can do it, you will win, right? That's exactly what you have to remind yourself. And yep, it will help you move forward. It will help you keep going. And um, so I think, yeah, belief and confidence, that's how you believe in yourself, and that's how you remain confident even when life gets tough. So, with that being said, I think that's it. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.